guys, it's Adrienne. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm doing iPhone life hacks yet again, although this time, it's for the iPhone 10. If you guys missed it, I did post a what's on my iPhone 10 video, which I will link down below. I also uploaded a couple videos about this phone, not life hacks, but just my real honest opinion about this phone, whether I think it's worth it, the pros and cons, best and worst features, etc. So I will also link those videos down below if you guys are contemplating buying this, or maybe you have it, maybe you're contemplating returning it. And also let me know if you guys want me to do like a 1 month update of having had this phone for 1 month and what I think. I would love to do a video like that, but I wanna know if you guys wanna see that. So leave me a comment down below and let me know if you want to see that. Also, while you're watching this video, I'm currently on the plane on my way to Thailand. I can't even believe it, but I'm going to Thailand with EF Ultimate Break, doing a lot of videography and photos for them. And so I'm gonna have so much good content, you guys. If you want to follow along on that journey, go follow my Instagram and my vlog channel. I will be posting a lot of content. And I actually also have a promo code for any trip with EF Ultimate Break. You can get $100 off using my code Adrienne100. And if you're interested specifically in the Thailand trip, then you can click my link down below. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. So these life hacks are specifically for the iPhone 10, but some of them are just for iOS 11 in general. So if you guys have a phone that has iOS 11 but is not the iPhone 10, still I think you'll be interested in what I have to say. So the first hack I actually found from Sarah Dici, if you know who she is. Awesome girl, awesome blogger, awesome photographer. But she talked about this in a video and I think it's actually brilliant. If you guys don't know what the Clips app is, it is this app right here. It is actually really cool. You can put together like little movies, little scenes, and they have like this awesome kind of augmented reality situation. So like something that I noticed about Clips that you can do is you can transcribe your videos. So you can actually add subtitles, and I don't think you can do that on anything else on the phone. You could get a third-party app and do it, but I just thought that was really cool. If you ever want to transcribe your videos, use Clips. Like this is just a little stupid thing I put together.
Put yourself in a cool location.
Point being, if I take a video right now, you can basically add text right here. You can edit what you said in case it got it wrong.
Hey guys, I'm filming iPhone hacks.
So it's just like really fun. You can also add a ton of effects, like you can add these filters. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe I'll just do Vivid Cool. You can add labels. Huh? And you can also like change the text on the labels. You can put little texting bubbles, which is super cute. So then if you wanna like upload this to your Instagram stories or your Instagram or anything, you don't have to like do all those effects, but you can put together movies. It's really cool. You can put together like anything with text, and I think that's awesome. I will say the only thing I don't love about this is that it only does square. I haven't figured out a way to make it any different than just a square, and I obviously for Instagram stories and Instagram like to post the bigger vertical photos. But regardless, I thought it was a cool little neat little life hack, transcribing your videos on Clips. The next hack is to add a like fake home button sort of. So as you guys know, the iPhone 10 does not have a home button. I actually love the fact that it doesn't have a home button. I think it's so great that it makes the phone bigger. It makes more surface area that you can use. But ironically, I really hate Face ID and I miss Touch ID. So that's just my own personal problem. But if you guys don't like that there's no home button, you can actually add your own. What you do to do this is go to your settings and then click on General, click on Accessibility. Then you're going to click on Assistive Touch. You're gonna add it, you're gonna put it down where the home button should be, and then basically you're going to set this single tap action to be home. So then when you click it, you just go home. So it's like having a home button. So if you guys like that, this is a really quick and easy hack to have a home button. So the next hack is that you can send a bunch of stuff to people via text. I think most people know this, but I don't think they know the extent to which you can do it. You can pay someone, you can send songs, send YouTube videos, send like anything right from the text. So how you do this is you just open up the text message and click on this little apps button. Then obviously you have like the GIFs, whatever. You have the digital touch, you have Venmo, so you can send someone money right here, like without going into Venmo and clicking their name, you can just go boom. You can send them a song, and you can kind of like pull this up. So search Spotify, Justin Bieber. You can literally just like click on a song and send it to them. You can go to YouTube, and this part's really cool because it'll actually show you what you just most recently watched. So if you just watched a video and you were like, oh my God, I wanna share this with someone, instead of like clicking share and copying the link, you can literally just send it to them right through here. So here are all my recently watched videos. You can send a flight booking recommendation, share your travel plans, anything like that. So I just wanted to remind you guys of that because I feel like there are just so many more things you can do through this feature than people think. So I'm super happy about that. One of the most annoying things about Face ID to me is that you have to be staring directly at the notch with the phone like right in front of you to unlock your phone. And in addition, some glasses or hats or hoods that I've worn have made it so that I literally can't open it with Face ID, which is total crap if you ask me. But I did find a neat little hack to get around this. So what you do is go to settings, and then you're just gonna search for Face ID. And then you're gonna click Face ID and attention. And as you see, it says require attention for Face ID. So I'm gonna turn this toggle off because to me, it's just a little too sensitive. Like I have to be like this. It even says some sunglasses may block attention detection. So I'm actually gonna turn that off. It says, requiring attention makes Face ID more secure. If you turn it off, Face ID will unlock your phone even if your eyes are not clearly open and looking at the screen. But honestly, that's fine with me because I don't want to have to look at it, okay? So the next feature that the iPhone X has that I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but with Face ID, if you have an alarm going off and you look at your phone, the volume of the alarm actually lowers. This is the same with your ringer sound. If someone calls you and you look at your phone, it detects your face, the ringer actually goes down in volume. So this is what it defaults to do, and some people really like it because in the morning, like when they look at their alarm, it gets less loud and obnoxious, and then you can snooze it. But if you don't like this, then how you go ahead and turn it off is you go to settings and general and accessibility, Face ID and attention, and then attention awareness features. By turning off that toggle, that is how you will not have the volumes lowered, so you can just turn that off. I'm gonna keep it on actually though, because I like it. But just so that you guys know where that is, and if you didn't notice already, that the phone does that. My next hack is to quickly disable Face ID. So depending on where you live, the police may be able to legally insist that you unlock your phone with your face. And if you resist, they can basically hold it up to your face and it will unlock. So because of this, Apple has actually built in a feature that allows you to quickly disable Face ID without going to your settings. So all you do is press your side button 5 times, and then what it'll do is it'll disable Face ID, and you'll have to enter your password to gain access to your phone. So it's a perfect way to make sure that cops and other people can't just hold your phone up to your face. But a warning, this does trigger the emergency SOS signal, which not only lets out a really loud noise, but you have 3 seconds to click cancel before it calls 911. So just be really careful about that when you do it. All right, for some reason it won't let me show you on the screen recording, so I'm gonna do it right now. But you have to stop it, like I said. I pushed stop calling, and now it's making me enter my passcode. So the next feature is do not disturb while driving. Some of you may know this exists, but there are a lot of key details about it that I don't think you guys probably know, and they're really helpful. So a huge issue we obviously face is distracted driving, and I don't know about you guys, but I've gotten so much better about not being on my phone. A, because it is literally so dangerous. You can kill yourself, someone else, get in a horrible accident from not looking at the road. And B, the fine alone in Washington State for like even holding your phone for 2 seconds, like having a hand on your phone is like $136. So it's just not worth it. But I know how you guys probably feel when you get that text and you're so eager to like read it and you want to know what it says. So it's probably hard to bring yourself to not look. So if you're someone who has this habit, I highly suggest using do not disturb while driving. What this does is it makes it so that your phone is silenced while you're driving. Texts don't show up on your phone at all, and by default your phone will send them an auto reply, which you can customize by going to settings, do not disturb, and then auto reply. And if someone responds to that auto reply with the word urgent, you will see their text from there on out. And in case of emergency, you can customize some settings. Like for example, you can allow calls from your favorites. You can enable repeated calls to be unsilenced. So if someone calls you twice within 3 minutes, it'll actually ring. And you can either manually turn this on, or you can set it to automatically do it when your phone is connected to your car's Bluetooth. And if you are connected to Bluetooth, then your calls will come through because they'll come through on Bluetooth, but your text still won't show up. You can also turn it on automatically. So when your car senses that you may be driving, it'll just turn it on, and you can always swipe up and click I'm not driving if you're not driving. But it's kind of cool that it could turn on automatically. There's a lot more info about this if you just click the blue Learn More button right here under the settings and then do not disturb and activate. You'll learn a lot more. So the next feature and hack that I want to tell you guys about is called handoff. So have you ever just been like writing an email on your phone and then you walk in the door and you wish you could just like continue it on your computer seamlessly without having to like copy, paste, figure everything out? Well, now you can. Each device has a thing called handoff, and to turn it on the computer, I will write the directions down below. It's pretty straightforward. And then to turn it on iPhone, iPad, or an iPod Touch. But to activate this on an iPhone, you go to Settings, General, Handoff, Turn on Handoff, and that's all. And basically, handoff just lets you start something on one device and seamlessly continue working on it on the other. As long as both devices use your iCloud account, you're good. And the next feature is Siri voices. Now, a lot of you guys ask me all the time how I got my Siri to be British. Some of you might know how to do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you anyway. So all you do to get your Siri to be British is you go to settings and then Siri and search, and then you're gonna go to Siri voice, and I chose male and I chose British, and that's all you do. But something else cool on the iPhone is there are so many voices to choose from when it comes to speaking in other languages. So for example, if you changed your phone to be in Spanish, you'd have your Siri be in Spanish, obviously, or just if you're using an app like Google Translate and they're like saying out loud the thing you're trying to translate, you can actually choose different people, I guess, to read those aloud. So all you do to change this is you go to settings, and then you go to general, accessibility, speech, voices, and then here are all the different languages. So if Siri was ever trying to read something in another language, these are the voices that are gonna come up. And the next feature slash hack is that you can use Siri commands in depth. What I mean by that is just that, like, okay, I personally find that Siri is like kind of dumb. Like, for example, the other day I went to go change my meal preference on my flight to Thailand, and I said, call Eva Airlines customer service. Granted, I could be saying it wrong. Maybe it's Ava, maybe it's EVA, I don't know. But I said like all variations of it, and Siri goes, okay, calling American Airlines. And I was like, is that correct? And I was like, no. And he goes, okay, calling United Airlines. Is that correct? I'm like, dude, I love you, but no, literally no. Are you dumb? Anyway, point being that since Siri is kind of dumb, I wanted to show you guys some of the cool things Siri can do that you may not even know. So I found this list of everything Siri can do, which I will link down below. And even though she can't do a lot of things, there are more things she can do than I expected. Some of my favorites are she can take a selfie. Hey Siri, take a selfie. Whoa. She can also open apps for you. Hey Siri, open Waze. She can also designate relationships, so you can teach Siri that, like, my boyfriend is Rob Sullivan, my mom is Mommy. That way when you're using Siri to call people, you can just be like, hey Siri, call my mom, instead of call Melissa Finch, you know? You can ask Siri to turn the volume up, which I think is actually really cool, and I had no idea you could do that. Like, hey Siri, turn the volume up to 80%.
You don't seem to be playing anything right now.
Okay, sass pants. Well, I'm not, but you get the picture. This was the other one that blew my mind. You can do like location aware reminders. So for example, you can tell her like, hey Siri, remind me to get my keys before I leave.
Okay, I'll remind you about get my keys when you leave the location.
Okay, so it doesn't really work beforehand because you would need your keys in order to leave, but you get it. You can also use Siri with certain apps like Twitter, for example. I can say, hey Siri, what's Adrienne Finch saying on Twitter?
Here are some tweets.
And it's all my tweets. This one's gonna be fun. Hey Siri, where's Rob Sullivan?
Looking for Rob Sullivan, red heart.
So that one's cool because if you do have anyone on Find My Friends or you have anyone's location turned on for you, then you can find them. So those are all of my favorite hidden and new kind of iOS 11, iPhone 10 features. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do know that sometimes you guys know some of these things, but I really try to go in depth and take it to the next level and show you guys something that you don't already know. So if you even learned one thing that you didn't already know, I'm happy. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, you guys. I would love that. It would mean the world. And follow my other socials, especially if you guys want to follow me along my journey in Thailand. I got some new cameras for it. What? And always, you can leave me suggestions for videos that you want to see, especially revolving around my phone or iPhones or Snapchat or anything you guys want. I have a lot of fun stuff coming up. So I will see you in my next video. Love you so much. Bye.